Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna and today is my finale for my Pendant palette for 2021, and as you can see it was the Norvina palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. So here you can see a closer look at the packaging. It has been through a lot in this year, and I would say we start with the most exciting thing in this video. I'm going to show you the inside of this palette, how it is looking at the moment. And here is what she's looking like, and as you can see, I was able to finish the last bit of eyeshadow in this palette. I just wanted to start with showing you how it's looking like. I'm so happy that I could do it. And yeah, it's a great success for me. It's my first Pendant palette. My goal was to finish it completely, and I'm so happy that I could do it. I really wasn't sure about it. I have never done a project like this before, so I'm very happy that I could finish it. It's such a good feeling, and if there would be any eyeshadow left in it now, I think that I just wouldn't feel the project, everything, it wouldn't feel complete to me, and I feel like I would still have to, keep this palette and still use it up, so there's no end inside. And so I'm really happy that I could really hit my goal and finish it, and I used up an eyeshadow completely, and that's such a great thing. And because I love eyeshadow so much, I feel like that's really a thing I want to do every year now. I want to finish a whole palette every year because I have to use up the products I buy, because I don't know, I feel like I couldn't buy more if I wouldn't ever finish anything. So I feel like that's a great thing for me, and I think that you guys love it too, so you love following this project, so I'm happy to do it again. So keep an eye out for my next video. It will be my Pendant palette intro. And now I would say I'm going to show you the slideshow of my progress, so where I started, where I were during my updates, and then of course again how it's looking like at the moment. I'm so happy and so grateful that I could do that and that it's done now. And yeah, I'm just so happy about it, and I'm super motivated now for my new Pendant palette for this year. I'm a bit sad that I couldn't do it, in the last year, that I had to take a few more days from the new year to finish it completely, but it was so worth it because now really it's completely done, and that's just such a great feeling. So I'm glad that I took the days and yeah, to really completely finish it. This shade here has really been a challenge because, there was quite a lot of it left, but I really used it in every way possible. So as an all over smoky eye, in my brows, in my hairline, as an eyeliner every single day. And that's the only way that I could finish this one here. The other ones were quite easy. I have already finished so much of them already, so there wasn't so much left in them, but it was still, I don't know, it really felt like work to finish this palette. So it was way easier when I started and just used whatever I wanted whenever I wanted it. I know in the last video I said that I'm not going to choose any companion palette or anything, but actually I did choose one, but not really in a, it wasn't really on purpose. I just started reaching for another palette together with the last shades that I had in here. So the ones that were left in here were just a tiny bit of Dazzling, and then Soul, Incense, Volatile, and my new, Franken eyeshadow. And I did reach for my Desert Oasis palette from BH Cosmetics a ton together with this palette. What I really wanted were some shimmer eyeshadows that are neutral. So this is a palette that I kind of, I don't know, one day I just thought, why not use this one? And then when I started using it together with my Pendant palette, it was just a perfect combination. I didn't have to think about any looks. It was so easy. And then I decided to try and hit pan in some of the shades in here. And these were the two eyeshadows that I used together with my Pendant palette, and I did hit pan in both of them. So actually these three were the shades I used the most. In this one here I already had pan and I just expanded it a bit. And in this one here I hit pan, and in this one here. So this is a light golden shade, and this is kind of a bit of a sheer brown shade. And it's beautiful. So both of them are very beautiful. This one here I used more on the inner part of my lid, and this more on the outer part, and it was just perfection. So it was awesome to have this palette on hand and just to use it together with it, because it was such a no-brainer to have this palette on my desk and just use it together with my other palette. And yeah, it was just easy to create some everyday looks with the two palettes together. So I'm excited I could hit 2 more pans. So these were actually the first 2 pans that I hit this year, and it feels amazing because I feel like I'm ahead of everything now. I have already started, and these are the first 2 pans in my collection. That's amazing. I feel like this palette looks better and better. I have a lot of plans on what I want to pan, and I think I'm going to film another video where I talk specifically about all my panning plans for the next year, because I have so many. So with this palette, for example, I would love to have pan in every single eyeshadow in here. So that's one of the goals I want to hit. So I thought I'd just start with these 2, and I would love to maybe continue with these 2 now. But yeah, I want to start my Pandas eyeshadow series and another one very soon. So I will just wait until I have the intros filmed for those 2 videos, and maybe this palette will be in one of those projects. So we will see in the future. I just wanted to show it to you. And that's it. I have done it. I have finished my whole Norvina palette. I can't believe it. I can still remember the moment I got this palette. I think it was my birthday. And yeah, I think I got it for my birthday around 2.5 years ago. And I was so happy and so excited when I received it. And it was such a beautiful palette to work on. It was very versatile. It never really felt boring because there were so many different shades in there, and you could took the looks from one thing to another, and they all look different, especially when combining it with some other eyeshadows. So it really didn't feel boring, although I know I felt a bit burnt out throughout the year with this palette, but just because I worked so much with this palette. But other than that, it was a pleasure to use. The quality of the eyeshadows was really, really amazing. And yeah, I still love the ABH formula. I wish that they would bring out more palettes in this style again, because I don't know, there's something about them. I love the format of these palettes so much. And I don't know, yeah, I just love them. So let me know down below if you did a Pandit palette. How did it work for you? And I will see you very soon in another video. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you all a beautiful day.